I forgot to move her for the Twitch chat. Oopsies. Also, hello everybody. How are we doing today? Oh, I guess I can't call it that. I was trying to change my mic stuff. Hello, hello. Let me put Nakara back down here for the Twitch chat. Boom. And now we can put music on. So yeah. Thank you all for waiting for this little delay I had. Oh, yo, it's so goddamn crazy! I'm gonna be doing PNG Tuber today because I have found that trying to PNG tuber is way better for art streams than it is for my my Abby to try to keep up. She doesn't usually work too well. You got the first, hell yeah. So yeah, sorry for the long ass delay. I went to go start the live stream, and it was like, hey, your encoder's not working. We need you to we need you to, like, you know, update that. I'm like, okay, I can do that, no problem, no problem. And I go to update the encoder while this is happening, and fucking it's like there are no encoder settings for you to update. I'm like, what do you mean there's no encoder settings for me to update? And I'm like searching for this encoder because I'm like, clearly there's a problem or else it wouldn't be yelling at me. And at that point I'm just like, maybe it has something to do with the fact that I did never update my freaking OBS. I like things when they work. I know they work. But of course, you know, as with many programs, if you don't update, things tend to stop working. So I updated, and then I was like, why can't I use my Stream Deck? And the Stream Deck's like, you need to update. I'm like, oh fuck, I have like that to update. I have my Stream Deck to update. Discord wouldn't open, so my PNG tuber wouldn't work. And overall, between that and all the freezes of my PC, it took almost, well, as you see now, 40 minutes to get it working. Because I was also late due to making dinner, because I forgot about how long rice takes to cook sometimes. I'm doing it in the stovetop. I'm not fancy. World War II is not over for me. I do not have rice cooker. But as you can see, we're here. We're working. We're live. Everything is good. Everything is pog. Nakara's dancing. I thought I would put that on in the background while I regaled you with my tales of First World Woe. Which, speaking of Nakara, this is the animation we're doing today. If you guys are familiar at all with the Dante Lonely Lonely dance on TikTok, I'm sure my TikTok chat over there is familiar. And please do let me know, since I can't check my TikTok audio, if anything is sounding weird to you guys, or if something's not working. Since I can't do anything like to check my own live stream, which is kind of dumb if you ask me, but you know. Speaking of, actually, I don't know if I have put on the filters. Hold on. I don't think I need it. Hold on, guys. So somebody in the TikTok chat, if you're there, does this still sound okay? Can you guys hear me? I don't know if TikTok needs, oh, everything's freezing again. Hold on. There it goes. I don't know if TikTok needs an audio input. Captain over there, can you tell me? I just turned the second audio off. Did anything change? Or actually, I can do this. Okay, it sounds fine. I took a listen to my own stream if you didn't hear it. But yeah. TikTok, if you can still hear me, let me know if things are weird or not, so I can adjust them. But for now, she stopped dancing, so let's put her back to dancing. So yeah, we're gonna continue working on this. And hopefully by today we will get it done. If my dog will go away. Go. He's getting up in my business, and I don't like it. Oh, and also, of course, let me bring over the music video here in case you guys want to see what I'm listening to. You got your first PC part yesterday? Hell yeah. Yo, hello, Lone Wolf. Can you hear me? I just want to make sure. Can you hear me? Because I am still trying to make sure. Oh, good. Oh, whew. Okay. So I'm going to delete that, that second audio. Then we don't need a second audio. Screw that. I take it you can also hear the music video then that's going on? I just got my ability to multi-stream back. because it turned out, of course, you know, as like I said with many things, you need to update stuff. So I finally just updated my my OBS. So now I can multi-stream again. The song is quiet, but yes, okay. I'll make it a little louder. It is supposed to audio duck when I talk, so you guys can hear me over the song. But yeah, and some parts for your desk. Oh yes. All right, let me see here. I'm pulling up the Dante dance because I need to figure out how I'm going to do the next part. Oh, thank you for the boops. All right, we don't need that right now. Be gone, ho. So yeah, basically, our things today are we have to do this part of the one where they do the where she does like the finger curl to be like come here, come here. This image of my partner, because I'm just going to use the same dance again, mostly. Dude, do a kick. I'm going to use the same dance again, but just enlarge it. So that shouldn't be too hard to update. And then, of course, my new favorite image, because I love him and he can't stop me. Get wrecked, idiot. But I want to do this part first since this is the hardest part and I'm, you know, putting it off and I don't want to put it off anymore. I don't know how I'm going to do a kick. My legs are a little stuck right now. Let me just call it, like, Dante dance meme. Because I'm hoping to do it much like the other animation where I can only do... no thanks. I'm only gonna make people mods if I want to make them mods, not if they ask. Try to find, like, the, specific audio that all these memes are animated under. Or maybe it's Lonely Lonely meme. Let's try that. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so it's like fingers. I'm looking at the ref and it looks like it's fingers first and then it's the head follows. Okay. So let's do that. Okay, so starting here. I'm just gonna put this all as one image. We don't need that. Okay, perfect. And let's get the brush. And we'll start drawing things. Now there's one person, yes, her. Spying on how this person draws hands. Okay. Because hands, even though I am an artist who has been doing this for I don't even know how many years, still struggles with hands. I'm gonna turn it down in my ears a little bit. Okay. I might have to make this larger than I expected. Oh, maybe not. Why is my brush not drawing? Oh, I see part of why it's not looking right. It's also the wrong color. Duh. Without, I'd put it on eraser. Of course. There we go. Now that makes things look better. All right, have a good one. Thank you for. I actually have 2 chibi PNGs. I actually have a couple different PNGs. Because I have this one. This is the one I usually use when I'm doing normal stuff. A more or less normal bean. But I can also turn into a small werewolf. So I have 2 versions. And then, yeah. And then, of course, I have the werehog, which I have for my Sonic streams. But I don't usually use her unless we're doing Sonic. So back to we go. Look at me. I can change into so many different forms. Nakara the shapeshifter when? Actually, she is a shapeshifter. What am I saying? She's a werewolf. That's literally a shapeshifter. Oh, helps if I unlock. There we go. Okay. Got one hand. Look at that, hands. Oh, head pat. Thank you. Let me adjust my head pat here. Perfect. My AJR has come back, so expect a lot of AJR this stream. Wait a minute. I just realized I can be lazy. Can I get hired? Skills are getting higher. There we go. There we go. Okay, I think it's good. Dude, this music video too, if you guys have not seen this one, it's friggin' cool. Which, as you can probably tell, is a song called The DJ is Crying for Help. Yeah. Just gonna make sure the tabs are muted while I'm looking up these references. Trying to think of how I'm gonna do her fingers. I don't like these hands. Let's try it a different way. And I hold up, we were fun as hell. I've grown up, but you couldn't tell. So at least if I get one done. It should be. I mean, it should be fine. It should be fine. I'm just worried about it, like, not showing up super well. Trying to clean up. There we go. If I stop talking too, besides concentration, I do have a small sore throat, so. If I stop talking, that might be because of that, too. Trying to keep hydrated, but, you know. Even the medicine didn't do anything. I was surprised. All alone. Waiting for the starty stops. Oh. Okay, when the rotations tool gets stuck. There we go. That's a little better. Close with the lights down. Oh. I'm sorry if you came here to this stream. You will be subjected to singing at occasions. Thank you for coming. You're gonna have to deal with it. All right. Fever. Take me to another dimension. The night the rules do not apply. There we go. Perfect. And we got her eyes. I think that's pretty good. Hold on, let me fix the angle. I feel like this one's at a wrong angle compared to the other one. That feels a little better. I think that works. There we go. Perfect. That looks awesome. Oh yeah, I thought it had a timer on it. Did I not put one on? Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me try this. Oh no, that's the OBS one. Or not the OBS, whatever. The other one. I had one that had a timer for the PNG tuber, but I guess it's not that one. Unless I'm crazy. Yeah, I do have. Weird. Oh well, I'll just have to try to remember to turn it off next time. Give me just a second. Okay. Perfect. So let me get her teefies. No, not this one. This song makes me sad. I love you, AJR, but that song makes me sad. It's like a good song though. Don't get me wrong. House. When will he learn? I'm afraid of heights. So when will he learn that you like to tear the bite? And this. Okay. Got a new song that you think is kind of funny? Ooh, elaborate. Because if it's funny, I might put it in the stream. That sounds awesome. Ooh. It's a dreams. When will he learn? You already got your own. At the rap show, when will he learn that you like the Rolling Stones? I love mean songs for real though. Let me make these. Give me my mouse! Give me! What is happening? Jeez. Okay, there you go. I was like, Photoshop really does not want me to draw right now. Damn. Treat you some. I know Forever figured you out. There we go. Get her eyes colored in. I honestly think sometimes when something looks wrong, half the time it's just because it's not like colored in or at the very least shaded. Like changing the values here changes her face so much already, and it's literally just adding in some shade marks. Maybe that's just me, but you know, I think it makes a difference personally. Girl! Oh my god, girly! What you doing? Chat, everybody, chat, stop everything. Stop everything. It's my sister. There she is! Girl! How you doing, boo-boo? Girly, I'm making you a mod just because you're cool. I can figure out how to do it, because Twitch. Had a few margs? Oh my god, girl, without me? Where are you? Give me some margs. I got my vodka at home, but I haven't had any yet. I was meant to have it this Saturday, but then my stuff got... Margs at Tam Tams? Oh my god. How you guys doing over there? Tell Auntie and Mara I say hi. I miss them. I'll be up in the summertime. We can have margs. Davy tampons. You're home. Oh, you're home now. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, did you like just... No, you're at, I was thinking mom's house. You're at the apartment. Got home like 30 minutes ago. Hey, nice. I am struggling on this eyeball right now. Jesus Christ. There we go. So how you doing? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. I've been using the face stuff, of course. Do better. I'm fucking trying. Hey, listen. I did this. I made this sexy ass dance, so like I don't want to hear it. Look at her. Look at her grooving. She's schmooving. Here, I'll play the. Hold on. Can I play the audio with it? It might be loud. I'm gonna warn y'all. I don't know how loud this is gonna be. So. Oh yeah, I can't play the whole thing. Cracking up for real. Oh wait, I gotta show you this one. This is gonna be my new image for me and my boyfriend, because I annoy the shit out of him daily, and he has to deal with it. Yes, queen. Yes, girl. Shoot, I was gonna say, you're probably gonna be asleep before I'm done. I usually get done at like 11 o'clock. I know, Captain, right? I love this one. I told him I'm gonna make this a new profile picture. It's just gonna be my fucking little autism creature over here. I love her so much. Look at her. She's just so baby. But yeah, I was gonna say, I'd call you after the stream, but usually I'm done at like 11. That's fair, girly. Because I was gonna, I can end a little early if I need to. Gotta take care of the family. Let me, just because this will be easier to do than the animation, I'm gonna finish this one first. Finish this line art first, because this one I don't have to move. This one's done. We just need to clean her up. So that won't be hard at all. But this #priorities, right? Girl, now you make me want to have some vodka. Oh, in the Discord. All right. Let's see what we got. What we got, homie? Is this the funny song you were talking about? Oh no. Wait, that's your memory card? Oh. Oh, sick. Wait, is that the video? Is it a video? Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. Probably am crazy. No, it's images. Okay. I was beginning to think I missed something. Oh, my tunes. Hold on, let's turn my tunes back up. I love Stim, and if you don't love Stim, you should listen to Stim more. I love hyperpop personally. As I have spouted many times on this channel, you have to listen to my music tastes, which is mostly hyperpop Nerdcore hyperpop. Sorry, hold on. I should have specified because this guy makes a lot of like Elden Ring-esque songs. Listen to Meg the Stallion, Megan the Stallion. Hold on, do I have any Megan the Stallion? Hold on. You know, I can find some Megan the Stallion. Give me 2 seconds. Girl, do you got any requests, my dear girl, for Megan the Stallion? The Stallion with 2 E's. Whenever by Megan the Stallion. Oh, actually, it's right here. Boom. So I know we've listened to Megan before, but I don't know if I've listened to Whenever. Put in the gen chat. Oh, gotcha. Me and my sister have like very different music tastes, but I do still love me a good Megan the Stallion. Oh, it's a new song. Gotcha. Dang, she's a mermaid. Did you go to any concerts lately? I think AJR is doing a concert again this year, and I'm like, I really want to go so bad, but like, it's expensive. Actually, I don't even know if they're gonna be around this area. That's the real question. Because if I was gonna go to one of their concerts, it would most likely have to be around here, like Cleveland. How did I manage to like make a circle with like I don't know how I managed to make that. There we go. Let me check the gen chat too while I'm getting this done. Oh. Ew, no. Nah. Get that out of here. We do not put AI in my server. I do not condone AI of any kind. Especially not in the creative sphere. There we go. Okay, I think I got her eye. Perfect. I actually meant to add that as a rule later that like you cannot put AI in the server because the whole what's it called? The new like bot or something that Discord is like teamed up with to like remix people's arts. No, not in my server. Oh, it's already back to my. Is it back to my mix already? Hold on. No, that's not my mix. That was pretty good though. Good old Megan the Stallion. I will never not say Megan the Stallion. No, we already listened to The Way. Oh, let's get funky up in here. I do be having the good songs. That is true. We're gonna have to jam when I get to visit home. Since I miss some jam times. Good old riding around the back roads, blasting the radio. Like the good old days. Do you want to get funky with me? Because, yeah, you didn't even get to take a ride in my new car when I came up last time. So sad. Because I think I was just like, it was just such a quick weekend. We didn't really have time to like do anything. I was like in and I was out. I was gone. Oh, that heart was so perfect. Okay. Can I do it again? Oh! Okay, perfect. There, yes. Now, I will have to figure out the colors for that later, because I don't know if I want to make these all black and then green. I think I will. Yeah. Everybody gather round now. Let's get funky with CC. But yeah, I'll be up there for like a week and a half this time, so it'll be fun. Can actually do shit. And of course, I'll be at Rampage. My little town has a music festival called Rampage. For those of you who don't know, it's just a cute little thing. Good excuse to get out, vibe, have a drink with the homies. You know. Ah, you took the end of your day off for Rampage? Hell yeah. Yeah, I remember last year I had completely arrived at Rampage by accident. Like, I just happened to arrive the perfect weekend. Cause Mom didn't tell me that Rampage was happening when I came up and when I chose that. I was just like, okay, this is like a good week. And then suddenly I cut off the boat and she's like, I'm like, where are you? And she's like, I'm at Rampage. And I'm like, the fuck? Rampage is happening right now? She's like, yeah. So I like tossed Talvi into the house and booked it down because I was like, man, you can't expect me to miss a music festival. Oh my god. You got trashed, girl. I'll have to. I don't think I'm gonna get trashed. I can't live, laugh, love, Rampage. Oh man, I had like a little bit too much vodka last weekend, and that, like, I didn't get trash, but like I did have a mild hangover when I woke up, and I'm like, man, I feel so old now. I'm only 25, but also I'm already getting like hangovers from having like one too many glasses of vodka cocktails. Or no, sorry, not vodka, rum. I had my my beautiful Blue Balls drink that I love so much. I don't know if I ever told you about that one, girly, because I love that drink. It's literally called Blue Balls. I am not joking. I chose it specifically because of how dumb the name sounded. You have, but I don't know what's it. Okay, so it's pretty easy. I mix with my heart. I know there's like ratios or whatever, but I typically I'm hitting shit. Mix with my heart. You know, as all the good bartenders do. And it's your choice of coconut rum. Of course, I have Malibu because I don't really know any other coconut rums. So if there's better ones out there, you know, feel free to do what you want to do. Peach schnapps, blue curacao, and then the rest of it is Sprite or lemon lime soda, whichever you want. Whatever thine heart desires. It's very sweet. I know you're a marg girly. And tequila. Can't forget that. Oh no, did my mouse go away? No! Hold on, my mouse went away. Cries and anger. I gotta restart Photoshop. Ah! An Aperol Spritz. Ooh, wait, what's that? I don't know what that is. Give me a second. Oh. Hang on, I forgot to add this to my... I forgot to add my standby image. Whoopsies. Wait, there it is. Wait, so how come... Oh, I see. Haha, yeah. I haven't heard that one before. Just Aperol and Prosecco? Oh, you'll have to make me one when I'm home. Come on, Photoshop. Load, girly, load! Yeah. I don't really know, other than Rampage, I don't really know what I'm gonna do when I'm home, because I took a week and a half this year. So I can have, you know, plenty of time to, like, chillax and stuff. Other than, I don't know, sleep and maybe walk around or something. And I don't really know. Yeah. I mean, like, I wish I could have taken maybe, like, a week in summer and a week at Christmas, but because of seniority at work, you know, I don't get the priority to get Christmas, because, like, unsurprisingly, of course, like, everybody above me usually takes Christmas off. So I never get the holidays, like the good holidays, like Christmas, Thanksgiving, all that. So I am stuck working those shifts. Hence why I have to take it. Yeah, I know, right? I thought it was supposed to, like, I thought originally when I got to my current branch, they said it was supposed to rotate, so like even, the under, the people like me can get their time off and have a holiday or two with their families. But so far that has not happened. Cuz like we have to, I don't know how everybody else's jobs do it. I know with my job, you have to allocate 2/3 of your given PTO at the very beginning of the year. So like back in January, I had to decide like what vacations I was taking when. Um but like the way they do it is kind of like the only way I can describe it is like round robin. So like the person with the highest seniority gets the sheet first, gets to put in their first week, because usually you have to take a week off at minimum with these things. You can't usually take like a couple days off. It's due to security and whatever. I won't get into that, but anyway, yeah. So they put in their week first, then it goes to the next lowest person, so on and so forth until it gets down the totem pole to the lowest or the newest member of the team, like that. And then once everybody's put in their first week, it goes back up to the top, repeat until everybody's got all of their allocated time in. And of course, first round comes through, and sure enough, like Christmas, Thanksgiving, all of them already taken. So, just not my luck. One day I will have Christmas and something off so I can actually like go spend it with family. But I'm also trying to balance like having PTO for family versus like one, saving up sick days, and two, making sure I have PTO in case I want to go visit my boyfriend or take a vacation with him or something. So we have talked about it, but haven't really like decided anything. But do you get paid double? Oh hell no. It's just normal hours. We're lucky we even get paid at all. It's just normal PTO. No extra time, no extra cash, nothing. I wish I got paid extra. There is overtime, but like unless management specifically approves you for it, like cuz the thing is, like, legally speaking, if you do end up working over your hours, you have to log it, they have to pay you, right? That's just legal shit. But if you do end up doing that and like, management has to pay you, cuz that's time and a half. So say you make like for example, say you make $10 an hour, right? Um and you go over your PTO. So for every bit of time over your normal PTO, which is, or your normal work schedule, which is like 40 hours, right? They have to instead pay you $15 an hour instead of 10, because that's 10 plus 5, 15. So, like that's extra money they have to pay you, because legally speaking, they can't have you working over 40 hours, labor laws, all that good stuff. Um, yeah. But and like they will still pay you, still get your money, but like by the time you come back into work after that's happened, you're getting the biggest chewing out from management. Because they do, of course, like any company, they don't want to have to pay you extra if they don't have to. And like, if you got it by accident, because like things happen, like at my job, for instance, I've mentioned this before, like I work at a bank. At my job, like sometimes closing doesn't go right. Sometimes like, somebody's drawer isn't correct. Sometimes like a door won't open, like a vault door won't open. Sometimes like a client manages to sneak in at the last minute, but you can't kick them out, because that's just how my place works. So you can't kick them out if they got in before closure. And you have to take care of them until they're ready to go. So like if somebody decides to keep you you know, half an hour past close before you, and you can't start closing really until they're gone. You know, that's money. These are things you can't control. And like my job, the way we're scheduled, there is no buffer. So like we are scheduled for, if you're full time anyway, you are scheduled for 40 hours a week. So there is no room for error. So like say you've been following all your lunches, all your normal time up until Friday, right? Everything's fine, you're at your expected hours, but then somebody stays, you know, comes in last minute, like I said, you guys get out like half an hour, 45 minutes late. That's overtime they have to pay you. Which you know, they will get so mad about. So yeah. I wish I could get extra pay, but I mean, I do get extra pay, but it's not in like PTO or anything. It's bonuses. Basically, like for meeting our goals every quarter. If we meet our goals, we get an extra $300 in our paycheck, which I just got. Which is super helpful because I needed to buy clothes. I'm actually, as we speak, I am now sitting in my new tank top. I am so happy to have tank tops that do not have holes in them. Jenny C's! How are you doing? I'm regaling chat with my tales of being a lowly retail worker. How am I doing, girl? I'm doing fantastic, girly. I just had my sister stop in the chat. I don't know if she's still here. If you are here, girl. Hello again. I don't see her. Oh, she is still here. Hi! That's my sister. That's my little sister. I love her. Tired from streaming. I did see you were streaming, like, when I went to go down and make some rice, but I couldn't step in and, like, say much, because it's like, man, I'm already on a time crunch. I gotta fucking eat. I still haven't finished eating. My beef and broccoli is just sitting behind me right now, because I managed to get a couple bites in, but I was like, oh, shit. All of my updates are happening, because, I was so late. Oh my god, I was so late to streaming today, because normally I start at like 8 p.m. Well, more like 8:05 because of ads. So I went to go start my stuff as I usually do, and my OBS was like your encoder's not working. And I'm like, what do you mean my encoder's not working? So I'm like, okay, fine. I'll go update it, right? You know, easy peasy, nothing, no issues. And I noticed stuff wasn't loading correctly. So I'm like, something's weird. And I go to my encoder. I'm looking at audio, looking at video, looking at stream. Nothing's there. Or it says like there is no settings for you to update. I'm like, okay, weird. But it wouldn't let me close it. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? So it looked like I had to update it. So I updated OBS. I was sweating. It was 8 o'clock already. I had just barely managed to finish my rice for the beef and broccoli and start eating like a couple bites, which I did. I did eat a little bit. I'm not entirely hungry, thankfully. So I updated that. And I was like, man, I want to use my Stream Deck because I want to start adding like silly little sound effects and stuff, you know? Hey, wait a minute. Speaking of Stream Deck, what the fuck? Why is this not going to the right profile? Switch. No, I wanted to go to SoundPad, you silly goose. Do I have any audio in here? No. Beep boop. I had a drum sound effect in here at one point for like when I make stupid jokes, but I haven't updated yet. Anyway. Yeah, so I was like, I wanted to update that so I can, you know, eventually make silly little goofy sound effects and stuff for stream. And that also wasn't working. It hadn't been working for a little while, so I'm like, okay, I guess I gotta update that too. So OBS is updating. Fucking Stream Deck is updating. Stream Deck gets done first. I was like, hey, you gotta close out OBS because I can't finish my update with OBS open. And I'm like, well, I can't do that because OBS is the more important one. I can't stream without it. So I'm like, I'll just restart it when OBS is done, right? And OBS gets done, and it's like, hey, buddy, you've got an issue. I'm like, what's the issue? Because way back in the day, before Stream Elements had its multi-stream thing, which is what I'm using right now, you had to use plugins if you wanted to like multi-stream to several places at once. So that's what I did. I had a plugin. So OBS updates, and it's like, hey buddy, you have this old plugin, but it's like fucking up your multi-stream thing. Get rid of it. And I'm like, okay. And it's like, also I need to restart. Because if you get rid of the plugin, you need to restart OBS. So I'm like, okay. Get it restarted. Get it done. I was just like, holy shit. Overall, after updating everything, it took close to 40 fucking minutes. Was painful, but hopefully now I shouldn't have to update anything for the next, I don't know, few weeks at best. Maybe a few months? I don't know how frequently OBS and Stream Deck updates. Stream Deck's not as hard to update as OBS is. OBS is like, I don't want to lose all my nice settings. I get so worried that like updating is gonna erase all my settings. There you go. Get his stupid little fingies. Okay. Just trying to see if I need to like change anything before I continue on. I am like, whoa, where did I go? Where am I? There we go. I'm back. I hate when that happens. I'm getting some pretty smooth lines. Dang. And then we swoop, and then we swoop. Oh, hold on, wait. I gotta follow it. I give him a fluffier tail than me, so perfect. Oh, you know what? Actually, while I'm doing this, do you guys want to see another piece of art I made for him just recently? Because I'm really fucking proud of it. Trick question, you're gonna see it anyway. Because I like making art. So if you guys don't know who my boyfriend is, I will show you first. La 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 la. RuneRef, there it is. So I'll show you his reference sheet. Do you know a group called Citizen Soldier? Is it a band? I'm not familiar with them. So this is the reference sheet I drew for him. I don't know if he's put this on public yet, but oopsies, I drew it, sorry. So this is the new ref I made for him. Can't tell by my style. So he is like a rogue AI is his dealio, hence why he's all blue and digital looking and stuff. But he's also a foxo. So he has his little digifox and stuff. This is the new design now. The long hair was canonized by me, by the way. I drew him with the long hair once. He's like, actually, I like that. That's pretty sick. Keep that. I'm like, yes. That was when we first started dating. Yeah. So yeah, I draw a lot of crap for him just because I'm a simp and I love my boyfriend. I love my man. I have so much art. So much art. If you can't tell by the folder, lovingly titled Rune Shit, by the way. Because I love him so much. And I make all kinds of shit. But I got bored last night. Not last night, sorry. Monday night? A couple nights ago. I got bored. And I gotta show you the inspiration for this piece. Well, two inspirations. One is my partner really likes Assassin's Creed. I don't know Assassin's Creed very well, but I know he likes it. So I was trying to make him like an Assassin's Creed piece for ages. Let me get rid of this. And then the other one is, I don't know if any of you are familiar with League of Legends. Yes, I know you can boo me. It's okay. You can call me Stinky. Basement Dweller, whatever. Because I do play League. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to disappoint you all like this. But they do make some banging music. Specifically with this band here called Heartsteel, which is their boy band. They had KDA, which was their, girly pop group with Madison Beer and everything like that. But this one is their boy band. And there's a character in it. I think his name, I'm gonna forget because I don't remember all the characters. I think his name is Yone. No. No, it is Yone. I'm right. Haha. It is Yone. So Yone's in here. And of course they gave them all their own special costumes and shit because it's that's just what you do. So Yone, if I can get like the screen a little better. Actually, I know what to do. Let's do this. I'm just gonna make a plain background so we can all see easier. Darker. Good enough. It kind of blends in. Okay, perfect. We're just gonna keep that up there for now. So yeah. So Yone is in here. Yep, it's Rick Band and they're therapists. Oh, it's a rock band and they're therapists. That's interesting. So Yone's in here. And specifically around this scene, yes. This scene, he gets this sick fox mask that he uses to like summon a fox demon to free one of the boys from the water tower. And I saw this mask and I was like, that's dope as shit. Rude would look awesome in that. So I promptly decided that I was going to draw him something with the mask, but also kind of Assassin's Creed-y, but also I want to try my hand at fashion design because I suck at fashion. So, boom. May I present to you Cyber Rogue Rune. I saw this techwear fit too on Pinterest, and I was like, I could probably do something like that. Like Rune will look good in techwear, right? So now I think the fox mask is canonized because he wants the fox mask and the hoodie added. I gave him like, if I zoom in here, you might, if any of you who play Assassin's Creed, like I know that triangle is a very prominent thing on some of the Assassin's Creed characters, so I tried to add that. And I thought like, a sick fox mask would be cool. It's not quite the way I wanted it, but I think it's still cool either way. And then yeah, like of course the classic techwear baggy pants. I got off on a whole sidetrack. What was I even talking about? Yeah, anyway, I drew that. Back to simping. In another media. And give my mix back. So yeah. Get wrecked, idiots. Oh man, I don't know if I'm allowed to show Lone Digger on here. Who dat? Which one? Cause that one with the big old heart eyes, that's me. That is my boyfriend. And the one I just showed you with the cool fox mask and the hoodie, that's also my boyfriend. What's the latest song in Media Channel? Okay. You do realize I have a music recommendations channel, right, Crazy? It's down under the Hobby Hollow. If you want to post like any music recommendations and stuff, I would suggest there. You don't. Yeah, okay, we'll skip Lone Digger. That's why I was like, No, not that one either. What is this one? Oh, this one's fine. We've already played this one a little bit, but this is fine. This shouldn't have any weird triggers. Yeah. Okay, I think. Oh, we're almost done with the line art. We need just. Yeah. Okay, that should do it. Easy enough. Easy peasy. So that one's done. Let me do He Annoyed, just because He Annoyed should also be a pretty easy one to do. So I might end a little early just so I can call my sister and say hi. We haven't actually talked in a hot minute, so be good to catch up, say hello. Or do you know that I can obsess with how it feels when we... Well, Oh my god, Void! That's just not your thing. Yeah, that's fair. I like hyperpop, so like a lot of my songs are very like upbeat, bouncy beats. Not necessarily upbeat like happy lyrics, but upbeat. I'm being a simp as per usual. Would you like to see my little dance, Void? Here, let me pull out my little dance. But the FPS has got to catch up. There she goes. Look at her dance. She dancing. Oh, gore. I'll say I didn't think this one was particularly gory. I think it's just very bright colors. It's kind of color vomit on your eyes, honestly. Addiction Affection shouldn't have gore in it, not that I remember. But she's raving. Look at her go. Think I'm addicted to the adrenaline rush. I will never call your bluff. I can't sing this song. It's too high for my range. I can sing other songs, but her vocals are just way too high for me. Oh. I need Keanoid, yes. There we go. Okay, back to Keanoid. But yeah, this image is just very colorful, honestly. There's a lot of color happening. Like, I like this song too, but even for me, sometimes the color gets to be, yes. I think I'll keep it like that. I know my Chainsaw Man song has a little, gory visuals. That one I can understand. Let me pull this down. There we go. Trying to keep his fur even. Doesn't need to be perfect, but my Sona is neither. She is a werewolf. Actually, hold on. I'll show you. Oh, it's already up. Perfect. It is I, a werewolf. I am so scary and fearful. Fear me, rar. Oh, I am menacing! Ah! Fear me! Oh, this one I can sing a little bit, actually. This intro is mostly just humming. But my boyfriend's is a fox. He's a gray fox. Terry. I don't remember the lyrics for this song. No, hold on, wait. Let me get a song I know. What is a song I know? No, I mean I know. Hold on. Ooh, how do we feel? I'm like a little teddy bear. Nakara teddy bear I feel like she would be a fantastic plushie. Like, do you not want this as a little plushie inside your house? Look at me. I'm like perfectly plushie sized. Get your Nakara plushie today. maybe one day when I'm bigger, I will go to Makeship and I'll be like, Makeship, please look at this little guy. Look at how sweet she is. She totally won't bite your fingers off. Can you turn her into a plushie, please? I will buy 15 of them just for myself. Because look at her. I made her so cute. Let me see. This one's a little bit of a sad song. I'm just gonna warn y'all. Mental health. Oh, they sing about mental health. I like AJR kind of has like relatable vibes like that. Jin season 2. Oh, Maddie, you'll like this one. This one's about The Office. Hands with glue. And in my corduroys, we'd walk to school. I sat and crossed my legs like Jim would do. She moved away, I was on season 3. It hit my heart so hard I'd hardly speak. Right, they're so good! But I could find some peace and privacy. A paper company to sit with me. Do you know this one then? Who are we to wonder where we're going? Who am I to tell me who I am? Let's take it back and take in every moment. Who am I to tell me who I am? That song is so good. I'm torn to Jameson when I was 12. I spent that Friday night with Steve Carell, the one where Dwight became the head of sales. My 8th grade graduation wished me well. I lost my grandpa during season 6. I watched my mom, she cried and held her kids. My mind was broken up, I couldn't think. So I just hugged her the way Michael did. Who are we to wonder where we're going? Who am I to tell me who I am? Let's take it back and take in every moment. Who am I to tell me who I am? Who I who Wonder where we're going. Tell me who I am. Taking every moment. Hold it close again, now the finale's done and I'm alone. I'm on a Netflix trip here on my phone. But who I am is in these episodes. So don't you tell me that it's just a show. Who are we to wonder where we're going? Who am I to tell me who I am? Let's take it back and take in every moment. Who am I to tell me who I am? Who are we to wonder where we're going? Who am I to tell me who I am? Let's take it back and take in every moment. Who am I to tell me who I am? Who am I to tell me who I am? Oh, who am I to tell me who I am? Yeah, 100 Bad Days, World's Smallest Violin, fantastic songs. My go-to sad song of theirs is probably Inertia. Inertia was like, when I was moving out, Inertia was a big, a song that I listened to a lot, and I think kind of helped me get the lead out of my pants. Cause like, I love AJR, don't get me wrong, but some of their songs I definitely have to be like prepared for, cause they hit in a personal way, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you get it. Do you want me to call you, I see it's Levitating Lava Lamps. Do you mind if I call you Lava, is that okay? As a fellow AJR fan, I'm sure you can, vouch for the personal vibes that they have. Levy your sky? Cool. Levy it is. Yeah, Stim, like, I love Stim songs, but, like, they don't hit in that same, like, personal way, you know, they're just kind of sick, because, you know, very nerdy, so I like the fact that they reference a lot of, like, the games and stuff I like. But, like, AJR is good, but damn, sometimes they hurt, you know? Which I think speaks to how good they are, because, like, their songs are so relatable. AJR, oh my god, I was listening to Turning Out Part 3, which, like, if you don't know, for those of you who are unaware, Turning Out is, like, a 3-part song, technically. So, because there's Turning Out Part 1, Part 2, and then Part 3 is where it ends. I think that's the official end. And, like, the angle was right, just wrong side. Ah, damn, okay. I'll fix that. But yeah, and, like, I think, like, Turning Out Part 3 really, really hit me in a spot where I needed it at that time. Because, like, I don't know how many of you are currently in or have been in relationships. But like, you know, as somebody with anxiety, sometimes I overthink things, right? And I get worried because like I've not had very good relationships in the past. This is probably the best relationship I've had in a very long time. But you know, as with anxiety, sometimes you overthink things, and sometimes you know the quiet voices in my head are want to tell me that like things aren't right, things are bad. You're this is clearly a sign that like they don't like you, or that they you know insert like bad thought here, like about yourself, right? AJ makes you feel the stuff you don't want to but need to, so you can exactly. So like I was having that lately, because sometimes like there are just days where the anxiety gets worse than others. Nothing I can control really. It just happens. You got to roll with it. Um, and like I remembered I was listening to a bunch of AJR songs because they happened to pop up back on my feed again. And I was like, oh, AJR, that'd be perfect for right now. And I remembered listening to like Turning Out Part 1 way back when it first came out. And like I knew there was a part 2, but I didn't know there was a part 3. I will have to check them out later. Crazy. And like part of the Turning Out series is like it's about like a person finding love, or like getting into a relationship for the first time, cuz like it's a series of stories. Suppressed Emotions Club for free. Like hold on. Cuz Turning Out Part 1, somebody in the comments described it when I was listening to Turning Out Part 3 like perfectly. Hold on. I'm gonna go find that comment because it was so perfect that I was like, oh, this is actually really helpful. Let me just mute this tab. We don't need to play 2 songs on top of each other. Because I think I was just watching the visualizer. But where is it? Because I think it was like somebody, if I remember right, somebody described it. Hello, welcome in. Somebody described it as like part 1 was like falling in love for the first time, like that first love you get. The second part was like falling out of love for the first time, and then part 3 was like finding that person, like realizing what love really is, and finding a person that you can grow that with, or that you can work on that with, right? Oh no, stop, you are. And like couldn't have what? They missed something. But yeah, like, oh man, the song, that song hit me really hard because like, I have like very, very crazy spikes of emotions where like some days I'm like, most of the time I'm super happy, but I can very easily get like bored or depressed or numb feeling when like especially if I've had a couple days where I've been like really happy, like been doing a lot of cool stuff, a lot of high energy, and then like for like a day or 2 afterward I'll just feel like dead inside. And those are especially the days where like my brain is like really blech, and likes to kick me when I'm down. Oh, it's supposed to connect to your other message. Oh, gotcha. Well, yeah, Turning Out Part 3 had me like, because I hadn't heard it before, and when I listened to it for the first time I was in tears, man. I was in tears because like it kind of helps me realize like sometimes when I'm feeling like sad or not particularly energetic or happy or loving or whatever, that's not necessarily a bad thing, Like, hold on. I'm gonna go get it. This might make me a little sad. I'm sorry, guys. It will be okay. So let me go to AJR. changing our turn for 3. So if anybody of you are like in relationships right now, especially like long-term ones, like ones you've been in for a while, this might hit a little hard. I know it does for me personally because I'm going on 2 years now, which is like crazy. It's also very difficult for me to cry. For real, I try not to cry. I'm very, like, sometimes it happens, especially when I'm stressed. Like, I have a innate response where like to any criticism, and it's not like I'm taking it personally, it's just my body's reaction is like when I feel like I'm being criticized or threatened or whatever, I'll start tearing up. And it's stupid because I hate it. I hate that I can't stop it, you know? Like, I don't want to cry. It doesn't, like, personally hurt me. But my eyes just start watering out of a conditioned response. And yeah, music helps too. Like, sometimes I need like a scheduled cry session, you know what I mean? Where you just listen to some sad songs, just let it out, you know? So, I don't know the song as well as the other one, so forgive me if I'm not as good at this one. Get it out of my system, didn't I? Did my 2 years on Tinder, didn't I? Well, I wanted to be wanted. Suddenly I'm wanting more. So we got a bit tangled, didn't we? It's the best thing that's happened to me. Got exactly what I wanted. What if I don't want this? Am I missing something? 'Cause half the time I can't love right. I can't have sex and we both get quiet. Boy, I must be one fucked up guy. Oh my god, what a crazy mind. It'll be fine, quick, let's get married. Man, I wish we were 85. The rest of our lives wouldn't sound so scary. Oh, I'm spiraling now. Let's get kids and a house. Though I'm riddled with doubt, is this how we turn out? Hey. Oh no, I forgot. There's this beat there. Hey, I love how you laugh when we're alone. How my dog's always happy when you're home. But my parents used to laugh too, and I think they had a dog. But you're late and you're messy, aren't you? And I need too much attention from you. Though we shrug it off as nothing, life is pretty long, it could turn into something. 'Cause half the time I can't love right. And I'm half yours and you're all mine. Boy, I must be one fucked up guy. Oh my god, what a crazy mind. It'll be fine, quick, let's get married. Man, I wish we were 85. The rest of our lives wouldn't sound so scary. Oh, I'm spiraling now. Let's get kids and a house. Though I'm riddled with doubt, is this how we turn out? Thank you for the follow. Is it Nevis? Hello, welcome. I'm just Nevaska Filter. I like that name. That's cool. I'm just doing a little song. Got it. Everyone's got it. Everyone's got it. All figured out. Everyone's got it. What do I not get? Everyone's this last part is what really gets me. Don't overthink it. One day at a time, kid. Add up the days you've got someone to do life with. Don't overthink it. It's not fucking science. Add up the days you got someone to do life with. Don't overthink it. One day at a time, kid. You add up the days, you've got someone to do life big. Love isn't big, kid. It's little and quiet. Let's do today. I think you'll turn out to like it. But yeah. For me, Levy, I think it's that last part right there is that love isn't big, it's little and quiet, and it's like, yeah. Man, I got tears in my eyes. Ugh. But it's like that real was something I really needed to hear because like I'm so like I think we're also used to like like movies and TV where like in order to show love you have to do these grand gestures right all the time or like oh if they wanted to they would stuff like that where like it makes you feel like you have to be doing something for your partner constantly all the time. And like yeah, doing stuff for your partner is good. Don't get me wrong. But also at the same time like love doesn't have to be a grand gesture every day. Sometimes it's just the little things. And sometimes there's nothing at all. Sometimes there's just not even talking. It's just enjoying each other. You know? Like appreciate the little things about your partner. And don't worry so much about like overthinking about whether or not they like you or not, whether or not, things are going right. Just take it a day at a time. Which sounds easier than it, as somebody who is very impatient, that sounds it's easier said than done, but that kind of is how relationships are, Am I also streaming on Twitch? Yes, I am. I do have emotes over there, by the way. I should put up a link here somewhere so people can know where my Twitch is because I do have custom emotes I made over there. So if you're interested in those, please hop on by. But yeah. Like that was the perfect song for that instance cuz like that is one of my biggest fears as somebody who was like in an on like has la 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 who has had several like or attempted to get into several relationships and most of them just did not pan out, especially the one before this relationship. Cuz I'm a very like I'm like a hopeless romantic is how I like to describe it, right? Like when I love somebody, I love somebody, okay? Like you're getting all my attention. I'm sorry. You're living in my head rent free now. I will do so many different gestures for you. Just not because of out of necessity or anything, just cuz I like to do stuff for my partners. Like I like to make them art. I like to I like to spend time with them. I like to do that kind of stuff. I'm very very much about like quality time. Have you ever heard like the whole love languages thing? Quality time is a big one for me. So like I will want to spend like all of my time with you. And like in my last relationship that was part of like a lot of my doubts and why this song hits me so hard sometimes is because in my last relationship my partner and this took me years to realize. This wasn't like a very instant like thing because he kept stringing me along. But like I would try to do stuff with him, try to do stuff for him just because that's what I like to do. And like it was always met with excuses or like reasons why we couldn't do something like, sometimes because we lived in college together. Right? So like this dude wasn't very far. We both lived on campus. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Crazy. I know I'm getting in my stories now. I need to hydrate. Because we went to college together. Like started in the same college together, same year. We were both freshmen and we got into college already dating. And like I will be fair to him because he was going through some stuff emotionally. He had lost a close family member just before college, so he was going through some stuff. And like we got into college shortly after we went on a break, and I have now realized that breaks are stupid, personally. I don't trust when somebody says let's take a break. as in like putting the relationship on pause. No, 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 no. But he was like, oh, let's take a break. Like I'm going through some stuff, and me, this being one of my first like in-person relationships, like real, like family knew about it kind of relationships. I was taking this relationship very seriously. Cause I'm very upfront about this now. Whenever I'm like dating somebody, like this one I'm dating right now, this stinky little fox here, I'm like, I'm just gonna let you know, like if you're dating me, you're in it for life now. Like I'm not leaving you, right? If things get tough, we're gonna buckle down and do it together, kind of thing, right? That's what I want. I want to be able to like, if life gets tough, instead of just running away and hiding, we sit down and we do it together, right? We get it all figured out. Or we'll take the brunt of it together, kind of thing, right? That's what I want. I want long term. I want, I'm not here to fool around, kind of thing. It's a commitment. And yeah. And like I was, upfront about that too with this guy. Like I want a commitment. That's what I want. It's the kind of girly I am. And like, he wanted a break, and I was like, that's fair. You just went through some emotional stuff. I will let you be. And yeah. Went on a break, found out he was seeing other girls, because like I remember I was so devastated my first year. Because I had also gone through some stuff. I won't get into too much of my stuff, but I also had some deaths in the family. I nearly got really hurt in a car accident. Like I was going through it, because this was like all within like the first couple months of college, like just after Thanksgiving, kind of thing. Was like when all this happened, and school started like late August, early September. So was that like 3 months? Damn, I had a lot in 3 months. And I remember like freshman year being so devastated, because like I was sitting down in our dorm common room, just vibing like I do, trying to get my mind off shit. Because I missed him. I missed him a lot. He was like literally in the same house as me, but we didn't talk. Even though we were on break, or whatever. And like his roommate came down, and I was like, oh, roommate, like what are you doing here? Like, why aren't you in your room? Because I knew he's a homebody. And he's like, oh, he's like, oh, I can't be in there. Your partner's got a girl in there. And I'm like I nearly lost my shit, man. Because he didn't tell anybody we were dating. I was so happy and excited. I was telling everybody I knew that we were dating. I was like, yeah, that's my boyfriend right there. I love this guy. I love this guy. That's my boyfriend. Literally, his closest friends didn't even know we were dating. He didn't tell anybody. I was a secret girlfriend. And that shattered me. That shattered me so hard. Because when I love somebody, I'm gonna go around, I'm gonna parade you around, I'm gonna be like, look at it! Look at it! I want all of you to look at it. Like, that's mine right there. I got that one. That's mine. But yeah. And like, I don't care if somebody's not vocal about it, like doesn't want to say 24/7, like that's my girlfriend right there. But like, to hide it is what really hurt me. Because I didn't want to be a hidden secret girlfriend, That's not what I signed up for. Because in my mind, like in the future, we were gonna like live together, maybe get married, like, that kind of shiz. So like, yeah, turning out and stuff, like doing the 2 years on Tinder, because we kept being like on and off. And like the third year of college, because we broke up the second year. Well, we broke up the first year. I didn't see him again until like the beginning of third year, when he was like, oh, I'm doing better, like, like I miss you a lot. Do you want to date again? And I went to Ireland to go see him, and everything was fine. And then he got back to the States, and like he just like did not want anything to do with me. Like I would be like, hey, do you want me to bring you over some food? Because I know you're really, you say you're having a really hard time with studying. Like classes are tough. I can bring you some food. We can go for a walk. Maybe like chat about it. Get your mind off of it. And every time I'd be like, no, I can't do that. No, like I really need to buckle down and study. Yada yada yada. And, every time I'd just be like, oh, okay, like, I get it, school's tough. Whatever. I didn't think too much about it. And then the thing that really broke me to, like, finally kicked this guy to the curb for good was my dog. As some of you may know, I have a dog. His name is Talvi. He's a very floofy little boy. And I love this dog to death because he was my emotional support animal through all of college. He has kept me sane for several years. Like, I need this dog. You have no idea how much I need this dog. And of course, he's very important to me. So, like, back in college, I would, like, every year, I would throw a birthday party for him, and I'd invite my little friends, and I'd be like, you guys don't gotta show up or anything. Just, you know, or you don't gotta bring any gifts or anything. Just come say hi. Or whatever. Well, maybe not invite my friends, but I tell them it's his birthday. But I invited my boyfriend to, like, come over and, like, do something with my dog. Because I love him. And I had told him for weeks, I'm like, hey, Talvi's birthday's coming up. He's really important to me. It would mean a lot to me if you were there to, like, celebrate. And every time it was like, maybe, you know, I'll try, I'll see what I can do. And, like, I just took it at face value. It was fine. And then the day of the birthday came. And, like, I made Talvi his food. I got him his nummies and all that, you know. Had one of my other, like, members of the dorm there come over because they also had, a support animal, a service animal. And, like, you know, came over and gave him some presents and stuff. We sat around, talked a little bit. Like, an hour or two goes by, and, like, he still hasn't shown up. And I'm, like, a little saddened, you know, because, you know, that was really important to me. And, like, I messaged a mutual friend of ours. I'm like, hey, have you seen boyfriend? Like, he's not here. I had asked him to come over for this event because it's really important to me, and he's not responding to me. I just want to make sure he's okay, because, you know, for me, like, if somebody's not responding to you for several hours, several days, I get worried, you know? Even just a, hi, I'm fine, you know? I get worried if somebody doesn't respond. And he goes, wait, mutual friend goes, like, he's supposed to be over at your place? And I'm like, well, I mean, yeah, I asked him to come over if he could, but he said he was busy studying, so, like, I assumed school was tough for him. And he goes, no, boyfriend's been on a D&D game for 6 hours. And, like, that, something in my brain just snapped when I heard that. Because, like, all this time he had been saying how, like, he's been constantly studying, like, doesn't sleep, doesn't eat, because all he's doing is studying, you know, to try and make sure he can graduate or whatever. And then I find out this motherfucker has been playing D&D with the boys for 6 hours that evening. Didn't bother to say, like, he didn't even bother to say, hey, I can't make it. Like, you know, if you're not going to show up to somebody, at least just be like, hey, I can't make it. I understand if you can't make it, just tell me. But don't be constantly for, like, 4 weeks being like, maybe, I don't know, maybe, I'll try. And then just don't even tell me that you already have plans. Like, come on. That's so rude. In contrast to my current relationship right now, my I'll call him Foxo. Or actually, no, I can just call him Rune. That's not his real name. So I'll call him Rune, yeah. So Rune here. We have Rune. Alright, my lovely little boy. Love him. I spend a lot of time with Rune. Like, he is constantly asking me, like, hey, what's he up to? You got any plans? Do anything you want to hang out? Like, actively asking to hang out with me and not me having to go beg him to hang out. And, like, actually pays attention to my interests. Like that, oh my god, you guys have no idea how much I cried when that first started happening, because, like, let me I'll use this image. So, like, for example here, like, have you guys heard of the game Paleo Pines? I just realized I've had no music playing. Sorry, guys. I meant to have music playing this whole time, and I didn't have any music. But if you guys know the game Paleo Pines, I love Paleo Pines. It's a dinosaur farming game. Very cutesy, very fun, very, very simple. Lovely little game. You should check it out if you haven't seen it before. But anyway, I love Paleo Pines. Like, I was so hyped for Paleo Pines. And, like, I was playing it constantly. I have, like, several hours on it. It's one of my favorite games. Oh my god, Mecha! Oh my god, hold on, everybody. Hold up. We gotta give a shout out to Mr. Mecha Raptor Omega. How are you doing, Mecha? Oh, my caps lock was stuck. Hold on. Mecha Raptor Omega. Boom. What were we playing today? How goes the artsy fartsy? It is going good so far. I'm doing one image because I really want to turn this into a profile picture, I'm not gonna lie. And I was talking AJR with Levy on Discord, TikTok. Oh, near Automata. Nice. Automata. And talking about Turning Out Part 3. I don't know if you're familiar with AJR at all, Mecha or friends. Oh, speaking of Mecha's friends, hi. I'm Nakara Linen. I'm a werewolf YouTuber. I draw and stuff, and I do games and things. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Right now we're doing the Dante Lonely Lonely meme. This image is part of it. I swear it will make sense later. But I've just been trying to grind this out while doing my what's up, Star? So I was just talking about the Turning Out series of AJR, because like I was having a rough night. We're talking about music and how AJR is like, I love AJR, don't get me wrong, but AJR is not a band I can listen to all the time, mostly because of the fact that like their songs hit in a personal way. Like their songs can make me cry because they just relate too hard to my life. Anyway, so Turning Out Part 3 was about relationships, as I was explaining, and Part 1, the way somebody described it in a comment on YouTube, was Part 1 is like falling in love for the first time, Part 2 was like falling out of love for the first time, and Part 3 was like finding a partner that you want to spend your life with, work on your relationship, grow with them kind of thing, right? Maybe not falling in love per se in like the whole puppy dog way, like, puppy love, but a person that you want to be with and, want to be serious with kind of thing, right? And I was kind of contrasting like what the relationship I had previously to the relationship I have now. And how like in my last relationship, like my partner wanted nothing to do with me, actively kept me a secret, like I would have to beg to even talk to them if they even decided to talk to me, and they would constantly lie behind my back. And after 3 years of BS, I decided to cut it off, and I was single for like 3 years. Just about. Yeah, 3 years. So and then I was contrasting it with this relationship, because I'll give you the highlight of the last one about what really set me off, and then like the example of how this relationship is so much different and so much better for me. So my last relationship, sorry for you guys who have already heard this, I'm gonna repeat it so people can hear it. I have had this song on way too many times. Let's go do something else. La 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 la. Give me a second, I'm gonna get a new song. Here we go, that's it. There we go, that's one we haven't had on here for a while. So, the highlight of the last one was I have a dog. I love my dog very much. He's very important to me. I'll try to make it a quick story too, just so, because we've already been through this. But I love my dog. I do a lot of stuff for him, and I like to make him like birthday stuff. Celebrate his birthday. Very important to me. And back in college with my previous boyfriend, like I was constantly telling him for weeks, hey, my dog's birthday's coming up. It's really important to me. I would really like it if you were there to like celebrate with me, because I view him like I view you as his like future father, right? If we're gonna, after college, like live together, get married, blah blah blah. And for weeks he would keep telling me like, I'll try, I'm not sure, maybe, etc., etc. Excuse. And like the day comes around, I celebrate with my dog, like another person in the dorms comes to swing by and like wish him a happy birthday, because they also had a dog with them in the dorms. And like after like an hour or two, he doesn't show up, unsurprisingly. And like I was upset, and I tried messaging him like to ask if he's okay, help wish him well, hope everything's going fine. And he doesn't respond to me. Excuse me. And like for weeks he had been telling me how like he's super busy with work, like not work, like college studies. So like I had been checking on him to make sure he's okay. And when somebody doesn't respond to me, when they've been saying that they've been like busy, they're not eating, they're not sleeping, of course I'm going to be worried, because you should be eating and sleeping and shit. Like, I get college is tough, but take care of yourself. So I message our mutual friend, and I'm like, hey, I can't find boyfriend. Or, like, I can't get a hold of boyfriend. Is he okay? Like, I didn't know if you talked to him lately. I want to make sure he's okay. And he goes, oh, was boyfriend supposed to go visit you? And I'm like, well, I asked him to come, for my dog's birthday because it's important to me, but he said he was busy and, doing homework and stuff. And mutual friend goes like, oh, he's not doing homework right now. He's been playing D&D for the last 6 hours with me. And, like, let me tell you, the amount of rage I felt, not because he didn't show up. I can live with that, him not showing up to the party, right? It's the fact that he didn't even bother to tell me, sorry, I can't make it, or like, I don't want to go. It's that he just kept saying maybe, 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 ghosted me, and then didn't even bother to tell me he had plans with, like, other people that night. Among other things. That's just the highlight, the one thing that broke the camel's back after, like, 3 years of this. So we broke it off. Compared to this relationship with Rune here, Rune, like, because the other relationship, I had to, like, beg to talk to him. He wouldn't talk to me in public, kept me a secret from his friends, things like that. Like, couple weeks into our relationship, Rune's, like, in a like a car trip with his friends, and he's like, oh yeah, I've told all my friends about you. They already know about you. Like, you can go, I'll invite you to their servers. You can go hang out with them. Stuff like that. I don't know about his parents per se, but I can understand parents because that's nerve-wracking. I don't like to tell my parents either if I'm in a relationship. What else is there? I mean, he actively asks me, like, hey, what you up to? Are you doing anything today? You got streams? What's your plans for the week? Asking me what I'm doing, what, if we could hang out, do something. And, like, the friends thing was, like, really a turning point for me because I was like, wow, he actually, like, told his friends, the people he hangs out with the most, that are the closest with him, they know that I'm his partner. Another thing too was, like, one of our first dates was on VR chat. Yes, haha. Because we're long distance. And, like, I remember being on VR chat, and, like, I can't remember what the context was, but I remember seeing people having, like, that they're dating somebody in their profiles, and I, go up to him like, hey, would you mind putting that, like, we're dating in your profile? Because that would, really mean a lot to me. He goes, oh yeah, sure. So it's in his profile now. I'm like, oh, he actually cares about, what I want. That's crazy. And, like, sometimes he'll even do little stuff that, like, I didn't even ask for. Like, this is the example I was just getting to, Mecca. As I'm sure you know of this game, there's a game I really love called Paleo Pines. And for those of you who don't know what Paleo Pines is a farming game in which you play as a person who has gone to, I forgot the exact name of the environment, but you've gone to take your Parasaurolophus to find their herd. Because it's all about using dinosaurs as, like, companions and also, like, to help with your farm. And, like, I had gone on and on about how much I love this game. I thought it was the cutest thing. I love the dinosaurs. All that good stuff. And at one point he comes to me and he's like, by the way, I got you something. And I'm like, what do you mean you got me something? He's like, yeah, like, I got you Lucky. I know how much you love Lucky the dinosaur. So I saw that they were having a sale on Steam, and I bought the dinosaur for you. And, like, dog. It's on my backlog. I do have it. You might have even seen something. Yeah. I know Red Claw is featured in there. And I think did Shamanic say, like, the Leafy Stego, I think, is also in there? I might be thinking of a different one. I know for sure Red Claw. But yeah. And, like, that's just one example of things he's bought me without asking. He's bought me games. He's bought me other stuff. But I was just like, that one I just remember being so prominent because, like, I didn't even particularly say that I love... Oh, Starboy's in there? I was wondering if Starboy was in there or not. I was gonna say, I'm like, that's crazy if they don't put him in there. But that one in particular, Like he's bought me, you know, more than just that and stuff. But that one particularly is of note to me because I didn't even mention anything about the Steam sale or wanting Lucky or anything. He just paid attention and knew that I really like Paleo Pines and that I would like a Lucky plushie. Which actually is sitting right next to me right now with the Charmander Ditto plushie he got me for Christmas. Like 2 years ago. Oh my god, that's 2 years ago. Crazy. But yeah. So like in comparison, the relationships are super different, but also like as with anxiety, because I'll get back to, I'm circling to my point with turning out. Like part of the song is that they're like, you know, thinking like, is this what I want? Do I want this? And at the very end, they tell you like, oh, let me see if I got the lyrics still here. Yeah, it's don't overthink it. One day at a time, kid. Add up the days. You've got someone to do life with. Love isn't big, kid. It's little and quiet. Let's do today. I think you'll turn out to like it. And like that ending for me kind of like hit something, because it's like, yeah, like we don't all like, sure, he's bought me some stuff and things like that, but it's not we don't do big gestures like that all the time. Most of the time when it comes to like showing how we love each other, it's not like, oh, I bought you jewelry, oh, I bought you flowers, oh, I made a date for us, you know, we're gonna go out, stuff like that. It's just something simple as like, hey, I saw this TikTok and it was funny and it made me think of you. Or like, you know, hey, I saw this cool outfit for, like in my case, because I draw. Like in my case, like, hey, I saw this cool outfit and I thought your character would look good in it, so I drew it for you. Which actually, speaking of that, I did do that earlier. For any of you who didn't see it, I saw a mask from Heartsteel, the League of Legends boy band, and like a cool like techwear outfit. And I thought like Rune would look perfect in it, so I decided to give him a sketch of it. Because I was bored and I was like, I think he would look good in this and I think he'd like it. Things like that. It's nothing big, it's nothing, you know, huge. It doesn't have like a crazy big monetary value or anything like that. But it's just like a little thing. Like, especially like those TikToks for me, when I see those TikToks, like, even if it's not something I would watch normally, like, it means a lot to me to know that, like, it's the, you know what they say, it's the thought that counts, right? It's the fact that he's like, he watches TikTok and he's like, man, I think Nakar would like this. This is funny. Whereas, like, in my past relationship, like, that guy wouldn't have even given me the time of day. He wouldn't have sent me memes. He wouldn't have sent me funny images or anything like that. Hell, he wouldn't even say hello to me. So, like, forgive me for, you know, splurging about how happy I am in this relationship now. But yeah, that's my simping mode over, I think. I think we're good. Ooh, this is a good remix. Yeah, but it took me a long time, Star, and I hope this will be one that we can, you know, continue our relationship to grow, stuff like that. But it is a little scary still, you know. Like, I don't want to fuck it up. I like this relationship. I don't want to fuck it up. But also, like, you know, can't be too scared of it. Because, you know, if this is a relationship we want to grow and, you know, make sure it works out well, honesty is, you know, the most important thing. Being able to be open and honest with each other and be able to have difficult conversations without, like, you know, having it sound like you're attacking the other person. Honestly, I think that right there is like the hardest part of any relationship. is communicating, like, when one person is having a problem and communicating that to the other person. Because it's both, like, for one, when you're communicating, not using accusatory language like, oh, you only do this, you do that, like constantly using you language. Because and then there's also, like, when somebody is coming to you with their problem, like, not immediately jumping to, oh, I did something wrong, like, they don't like me, you know, feeling attacked, right? It's both sides. Right. I think that's the hardest part for sure. Yeah, exactly. But, you know, or, like, one thing I actually saw that I think is really smart and, like, some people will say is counterintuitive. Hey, welcome in! Some people will say is counterintuitive is taking a break during an argument and, like, coming back later. Or, like, going to bed angry, you know, not having the issue resolved. That's not how life works, baby. Sometimes things can't be resolved right away. Sometimes you need to take a step back, take a breather, because you know. Isabel Goober, yes! Is a tiny rune. I'm working on the Dante Lonely dance. So I'm trying to get some of this stuff done. I'm just doing this image because I'm too lazy to animate right now. And this is something I can accomplish for sure. I know that. But yeah. Cuz I know for me, like, sometimes when I get upset, I can get a little shouty. I am not perfect. And, like, I don't want to end up saying something I'm going to regret later, right? So I also have a lot I need to work on. Yes, squish the beans. And, like, it's gonna be a constant, like, working through it, you know. Sometimes, like, these impulses and stuff, especially when you're mad, you know, it's a lot harder to control when you're upset, right? Versus being calm and rational. Yeah. Let me sit up. Let me see. Where's his ears? Did I get his ears now? But yeah. Overall, things good. Me happy. Me very excited to continue being in relationship. Ah! I didn't mean to do that. I meant to move my screen. Oh yeah. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk and my Simp Talk. Rune, if you're listening to this stream at all, I fucking love you, boo boo. You're gonna hear me say it all the time. Sorry, not sorry. This is your life now. You chose this. I just want you to remember that. I say lovingly. Oh yeah. We were talking about songs earlier, Skelly. Just and then it kind of turned into, like, because one of the songs was, like, talking about relationships and love and romance and stuff. I was going off on a tangent about, like, how my past relationship and this relationship are so different and, like, how that's affected me and so on and so forth. And basically what I do? Oh, it's playing. Basically, the TLDR is that I'm doing a lot better in this relationship and I feel a lot happier. To not repeat the same story. And how AJR's music is, like, really good, but also, like, damn, it hurts sometimes. So, like, I still highly recommend listening to them, by the way. Like, don't take this as an admission, like, oh man, AJR makes you sad, don't listen to them. No, fucking listen to them. They're fantastic. And, like, they're really relatable and, you know, I think usually tell you, like, the stuff you need to hear, even though you don't want to hear it. But, like, in a good way. Like, it's not like a putting you down kind of thing. It's like, no, you need to do this. You need to You need to act like this. It's more like a, "Hey, this is how I feel. Do you guys feel like this too?" And it's just like, "Oh my god, yes, I do feel like this too. I do have these emotions sometimes." Wow, relatable. Hashtag relatable. Yeah, that one, that part of the song I was referring to about relationships is Turning Out Part 3. Cuz Turning Out is a three-part series. Actually, you know what? Let's get it on the music. Turning Out Part 1. Oh yeah, actually there's a video here with the whole trilogy. And it's like completely different vibes for each song. Mhm. Then love was true and confused. Am I ready for love? Or maybe just a best friend? Should there be a difference? Do you have instructions? Maybe I'm stuck on what I see on TV. I grew up on Disney, but this don't feel like Disney. You say I turned out fine. I think I'm still turning out. You say I turned out fine. I think I'm still turning out. I think I'm still turning out. In my mind, I thought the birds would sing and sparks would fly, but it's just quiet. Am I cruel? Or am I ignorant? Or was I fooled by the stories I... Am I ready for love? Or maybe just a best friend? Should there be a difference? Do you have instructions? Maybe I'm stuck on what I see on TV. I grew up on Disney, but this don't feel like Disney. You say I turned out fine. I think I'm still turning out. You say I turned out fine. I think I'm still turning out. I hope you say go around. We're gonna figure it out. Who can I turn to now? And I'm still turning out. When I'm still turning out. I'm a little kid, and so are you. Don't you go and grow up before I do. I'm a little kid with so much doubt. You wanna be there to see how I turn out. I'm a little kid, and so are you. Don't you go and grow up before I do. I'm a little kid with so much doubt. Do you wanna be there to see how I turn out? I'm a little kid, and so are you. See you, Captain. Don't you go and grow up before I do. I'm a little kid with so much doubt. Do you wanna be there to see how I turn out? I'm a little kid, and so are you. Don't you go and grow up before I do. I'm a little kid with so much doubt. Do you wanna be there to see how I turn out? 'Cause I'm still turning out. Yeah, that's part one. Because like I'm going off of what the comments say to like describe how these songs are. So yeah, so there one comment was saying like how they describe this as like kind of falling in love for the first time, being a little nervous, being scared. And then the second song is kind of like the first time you fall out of love. I'm not chosen, that unique. Honestly, you were. You chose me. Maybe I fucked up everything. Is this how it feels to be blue? Oh, said you'd love me, no matter what. You said you'd love me, is that what I loved? All of these choices mess me up. And everyone's mean except you. Think I probably wasn't in love with you. Think I've already loved the idea of you. And though I may be missing the feel of you, I think I really wasn't in love with you. I said it 'cause I no longer wanna hurt. I said it back to you 'cause you said it first. And though maybe wishing it wasn't true, I think I probably wasn't in love with you. I was too worried that we'd end up. I wasn't looking and you grew up. Now I'm here writing this dumb song. So I can't even tell you the truth. Think I probably wasn't in love with you. I think I probably love the idea of you. And I may be missing the feel of you. I think I probably wasn't in love with you. I said it 'cause I no longer wanna hurt. I said it back to you 'cause you said it first. And though I may be wishing it wasn't true, I think I probably wasn't in love. I wasn't in love with you. Oh, my nose, sorry, stuffy. Bleh. Though not from crying this time. This is gonna break your heart. I'm so sorry, yeah, I know. This is gonna break your heart. Is this all that life's about? Trying to love how you turn out. That. Oh shit! Yo, Gib, welcome in! I'm just doing a little singing, hold on. This is how to break your heart. I'm so sorry, yeah, I know. This is gonna break your heart. Is this all that life's about? Trying to love how you turn out. I don't love it much at all. I don't love it much at all. Alright, I got the song done. I forgot to mute Twitch when you open your tab, see if I can read you. Ah! That's totally fair. But yeah, welcome in. What are you doing, Gib? How was your stream today? What we streaming? Tell the viewers here, and for your viewers, hi, in case you haven't met me, I am Nicarolinen. I am a werewolf VTuber. I do games and stuff, but today we are doing some art because I was working on a TikTok. I've got nearly all of it done. The last part is I have to finish the second part of the animation, which is easier said than done. So, whoopsie. Ah, no worries. I was just doing a little sing-songing. I was singing chat this AJR trilogy that, like, it's so good, but it's so heartbreaking. Decides to stream Worldbox. What's Worldbox? I don't know what that one is. That's a new one to me. just gonna erase some more of this actually. Or actually, let me do it this way. Wait. Oh wait, no, I can't do it yet. I haven't done the eyes. Silly goose. Silly me. Too busy singing. Hey, Nikara. You haven't even done the eyes and everything yet. Worldbox is a god sim where you make a world. Oh, interesting. So it's like The Sims, kind of, but like, yeah, it's kind of like The Sims. I mean, I love those kind of independent world things. Like, I do that a lot with like Banished or what's 2 Point Hospital. You know, the 2 Point games, 2 Point Hospital, 2 Point Museum, 2 Point Campus. That's the other one. I was like, I know there's a third one. But yeah. We got a little reel here on chat for a second, and we were talking about relationships. Well, I was talking about relationships because AJR, the whole version is free. Oh, dope! So I was listening to AJR the other night, and how it breaks my heart, but like it was so good, and it was a song I really needed to hear at that time because I was having some sadness going on, and it's less controlling themselves. Oh, okay, I see. So yeah, I've just been karaokeing some of these songs a little bit. I should, you know what, I keep saying I need to do a karaoke stream, and I have yet to actually do one yet. But like, I should really do a karaoke stream. Because you know, if any of you here are coming to my stream for the first time, you probably can tell I like to sing a little bit sometimes, perhaps. So, you know, I should do that. Be annoyed. But this is my new favorite image now. This one here. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. No notes. I love him. I love him so much. Okay, so we got that one. That can go away. So, you know what, maybe since I'm struggling to actually do the other animation, let's start coloring in this dance, which should be easy. It's really only like... How many frames is it again? Let me see. 1, 2... Oh, yeah, it's really only like 4 images, and I only have to color 2 of them, honestly. So as long as I color like these 2 frames here, that's it. That's all we need. But yeah, let me get the last part of the song going here. Because we just finished turning out part 2, which was the falling out of love one, and this is the one like falling in love, but like maybe not necessarily being ready for it, but like realizing like this is a person that you don't just want to give up on when things get hard, and kind of like, you know, you want to work with them, but also like you still have your own doubts and you're still worried. So this one personally is my favorite one, probably because I relate to it the most right now, since, you know, I'm currently in a long-term relationship going on about to go on 2 years is the end of this August. But yeah. Got it out of my system, didn't I? Sorry if you guys hear this again, I already sang this one before. Years on Tinder, didn't I? Well, I wanted to be wanted, suddenly I'm wanting more. So we got a bit tangled, didn't we? It's the best thing that's happened to me. Got exactly what I wanted. What if I don't want this? Am I missing something? 'Cause half the time I can't love right. And I can't have sex and we both get quiet. Yeah, I must be one fucked up guy. It's a little low for me. Oh my god, what a crazy mind. It'll be fine, quick, let's get married. Man, I wish we were 85. The rest of our lives wouldn't sound so scary. Oh, I'm spiraling now. Let's get kids and a house. And I'm riddled with doubt. Is this how we turn out? Hey, I love how you laugh when we're alone. How my dog's always happy when you're home. But my parents used to laugh too, and I think they had a dog. But you're late and you're messy, aren't you? And I need too much attention from you. Though we shrug it off as nothing, life is pretty long, it could turn into something. 'Cause half the time I can't love right. And I'm half yours and you're all mine. Boy, I must be one fucked up guy. Oh my god, what a crazy mind. It'll be fine, quick, let's get married. Boy, I wish we were 85. The rest of our lives wouldn't sound so scary. Oh, I'm spiraling now. Let's get kids in a house. Though I'm riddled with doubt, is this how we turn out? Oop, it's not the pen I want. Everyone's got it. Everyone's got it. Everyone's got it. All figured out. Everyone's got it. What do I not get? Everyone's got it. All figured out. Don't overthink it. One day at a time, kid. Add up the days. You got someone to do life with. Don't overthink it. It's not fucking science. Add up the days. Got someone to do life with. Don't overthink it. One day at a time, kid. Add up the days. You've got someone to do life with. Love isn't big, kid. It's little and quiet. Let's do today. I think you'll turn out to like it. I think that song, speaking personally, is one like thank. I'm glad I came across it, like the Turning Out series again, because I think that song was something I really needed to hear recently. Oh, thank you for the hydrate give. I appreciate that. I know the singing can take it out of you, but yeah. I don't know if anybody else feels the same, but I think, especially as somebody with anxiety, that is the kind of song I needed to hear, especially when like, you know, I start getting nervous about the future and stuff because like I want things to go well. But it really is it's one day at a time. That's all you can do. It's not fucking science. I love that line. Don't overthink it. It's not fucking science. I'm like, you're right. You're so right, Mr. AJR. Let me get some other songs on here now that we've gone through Turning Out again. My entire mix now is going to become AJR. They're going to be like, "Oh, you like AJR, right? Here is like 15 more AJR songs." That's not even a song. That's just a video on how to build a longhouse. First time hearing about the song has really amazing vibes. Yeah, like I said, I love AJR, but like thankfully since I'd already heard it, I wasn't as emotional as I was when I first heard it. Cause like, man, when I heard that song for the first time the other night, I was in like just in tears, man. Cause I came across that song too while I was having a minor spiral about the future and like my relationship and stuff. Cause like don't worry, I just want to preface with like, don't worry, everything is fine. I haven't had anything like issues to worry about so far. But it's just my anxiety and like my history with relationships of just constantly expecting like Oh, it could go wrong at any moment. Which is not good. I also want to say that just an internal doubt moment. Because like I said, like I know you weren't here for the story, Gib, but like my to try and sum it up here, my previous partner, despite us being in a relationship, basically wanted nothing to do with me. He wouldn't talk to me. He didn't tell any of his friends or family about me. Like would often, question like but not question but like would string me along, like never give me direct yes or no answers to anything. Um and it got to the point where like at times when he even told me at times too, he's like, man, you're way too clingy. Like you're messaging me every day, like asking how I'm doing and stuff. And it got to the point where I was starting to gaslight myself into thinking like, man, is actually like caring about the well-being of your partner not a good thing? Like, am I doing this wrong? Because he'd be like, oh, you're constantly asking like what I'm doing, what I'm up to and stuff. And like, I'm just trying to like be out here and live my life. I'm like, and it's not like I was trying to demand like, where are you? Like I need to know your location right this second. It's just like, hey, how you doing? How's it going? Doing anything fun today? Just stuff you would probably ask, like literally any of your other friends or family members or whatever. So like I got really bad self-doubt issues after that relationship. And they still persist even today. Like I'm still working on them. And they're never going to go away anytime soon, but it's, I just got to keep working on them. And hopefully, one day they'll go away. Or maybe not go away, but, maybe they won't be so bad. So, like, that relationship had me, questioning so much stuff about myself and about relationships, period. Like, that's one of my biggest fears even now is, like, my partner just being, like, one day being like, oh, you're too clingy. Like, you constantly ask about how I'm doing, what I'm doing, things like that, which is stupid, I would like to say. Which is stupid because it's not like at least in this relationship, I'm not the only one doing it, Much like I think, honestly, any healthy relationship, really. Rune will ask me, like, hey, how you doing? Like, how's your day going? What you up to? Because, that's just called caring about another person. Especially, your long-term partner. It's just, yeah, exactly. It's one step at a time. The other hard part, too, is, like, and I see this debate online a lot, so, like, if you guys have any 2 cents, I'd be interested to hear, but, like, I personally think you can't really work on relationship issues outside of a relationship, right? Because, like, outside of a relationship, I had no problems with self-doubt, or maybe not no problems, but I don't think they were as vocal in my head as they are when I'm in a relationship. Which isn't to say that they aren't there. Like, I do still have self-doubts occasionally. Even with friends. Like, this isn't exclusive to like relationships. Sometimes even my friendships, like I was still like, oh man, do they actually hate me? Like, and this is nothing on them. This is just, my survival instincts from years of having people like betray my trust, having people, finding out people behind my back saying like, oh, I don't like her, she's really lame or whatever. Like, to not get into it too much, I was bullied a lot as a kid. Let's just leave it at that. So like between that and between the relationships, especially that last one, and like even my own parents, honestly, I have had a lot of, I would say a lot of logical reasons to, maybe not logical reasons, but a lot of things that would lead me to have a lot of self-doubt, When you've had so many people in your life who are supposed to be your supports and the ones who help you get through stuff, betray your trust, like throw your feelings into question, gaslight you into telling you your feelings don't matter, or like are or overblown, or you know, stuff like that, like, oh, you're acting crazy, like it's not that big a deal, things like that. You After a while, after several years, you're going to start, especially as a kid too, like in the formative years of your life, of course you're going to grow up and have self-doubts, and constantly wonder whether or not you're doing the right thing, or whether or not something you did is correct. And I mean, I don't know, I might also even be like, I mean, I know I'm neurodivergent in some case, but um like my roommate, for instance, uh wants me to go to a psychiatrist, which I do want to do as well. I will say that, just so people aren't like, oh, he's being mean or something. Like, I want to go to a psychiatrist because my roommate and even I suspect I might be ADHD, maybe even autistic and ADHD, but we don't know because official diagnoses. So I'm not officially diagnosed. I don't know for sure, but I know I have something going on, and it does not do me any favors. So, like, yeah, all of those factors will do something to you. But hey, at least there's a bright side to all of this. I'm funny now. Take that! Your official diagnosis was what do you mean unknown? Like, they just straight up, they're like, yeah, you got something, but we don't know what it is, so good luck, kid. Like, is that what you're telling me? I want to laugh, but also, like, that's fucking that's what? Like, on paper it sounds funny, but it's also like, damn, you're supposed to be the professionals, like, and tell me what the fuck is up, Like, what the hell? Oh god, now damn it, Give. Now I'm worried I'm gonna go to the psychiatrist, and the girl will be like, yeah, you're a little fucked up, but, like, we don't know what it is. Good luck, chief. 3 separate. Oh god. Yeah, now I'm definitely gonna go to a psychiatrist, and I'll be like, yeah, you're fucked up, but we don't know what it is. Good luck. Damn. Jesus Christ. It sucks that at least in the States here, that mental health does not get more support. I like, the other part too is like, I do want to kind of know if I have something, and if I do, what it is, but also at the same time, like, I am also worried about getting a diagnosis, because I don't want people to treat me differently if they find out I have a diagnosis, right? You know what I mean? Because, like, just because I get a mental health diagnosis doesn't make me any less capable or smart or whatever. But I'm worried that, like, having that out there will make, people make assumptions about me before they even get to know me. They're like, oh, she's got ADHD. Oh, poor, she, insert, I can't think of anything right now. But, like, you know what I mean? Usually I only think of it with autism. They're like, oh, you're so high functioning, you're so smart, or whatever, or you can handle it so well. Like, no, we already heard this one. Go away. Oh my god, it's all AJR now. Look what I've done. Ah, here we go. Oh well, actually, forget a new song. Let's get ready to wrap this up. Actually, it's about time. They count as, well, yeah, they're not share. That's true. They count as personal medical docs. But, like, I mean, even if you tell somebody, like, in the moment, if you're struggling, you're like, yeah, sorry, I'm having a bit of a moment right now. I have ADHD, or I have autism, or I have insert mental diagnosis here. It's not oh, they're just having, like, a one-time thing, or, like, it's a flare-up or something like that, right? I've noticed people will start treating them differently, like they're a disease, and it's like, no, lady, it's a flare-up. It's a trigger. Something triggered me. I'm having a moment. Leave me the fuck alone till I can calm down or get my meds or whatever I need. You know what I mean? Like, hell, even with me right now, like, my hypothyroidism, man, I am cranky as shit if I do not get my hypothyroidism meds. Things like that. Like I am, and like I have depression and anxiety, so like sometimes my anxiety flare-ups get really bad. Thankfully I haven't had like full-blown panic attacks in years, but like especially at work, like my coworker will be like, chill the fuck out, man, like, you know, stop running around constantly and like making yourself tired. I'm like, I'm trying, but it's my anxiety. My anxiety is telling me to like work faster and harder and, you know, not make people mad or whatever. So I get bad anxiety at work sometimes. So I work in retail. Haha. All right. But I think we've had enough personal story time for tonight. I meant for this to be Nakara just sits here quietly and like draws and like we just vibe and listen to music. Who am I fooling? I never do that. I always like end up going on like stories or some shit. But that's okay. Because I like getting to chat with everybody. And I like getting to hear other people's stories. I love talking to people. But yeah. I'm gonna turn the animation art off, so at least I can leave you with our lovely little dancing Nakara. I mean, I guess I can turn it on, but it'll only be for like one frame, so it wouldn't look very good. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me today. Or actually, you know what? I know what I'll do. So leaving, stop. Try to pause it. So leaving us off with the dancing animation, I'll leave you guys with my new favorite image. These two fucks. Huh? Oh, what the fuck? Why is this here? Move it! I don't want it here! Oh, now it's gone. Okay, cool. Anyway, I will leave you guys with this image here. Thank you all so much for joining me, and of course, shout out to Mecha if you're still here, and Gib for the raids. I really appreciate it. Always a good time. Let us see. Oh, you know what? I would raid Rune, but I see my friend Kiba is also doing some arts right now, and I think we should keep in the vibe of arts. You may also know Kiba VT as previously as Fox's VT. So he's doing some art right now. So why don't we go ahead and go and raid over and see what he's drawn today. Thank you all so much for joining me. I will be streaming again tomorrow at 8 with Dan for the continuation of our Sonic Unleashed. I'm not sure TikTok if I'm going to be able to stream for you guys. I know my my computer kind of chugs when I try to stream both. But I will see what I can do, and if not, I will stream for you guys on Saturday with Icarus with Cam. Alrighty, have a good one. Bye-bye!